tell you what, mate, I needed this holiday. Thank you very much for bringing me here. It's beautiful. It's been amazing. I've been able to clear my mind since I've got off the Colombian cocaine coffee. I feel fresh and ready to go for another massive season. I mean, last year it was a slog, but I loved it. I love it here. I love the club, the fans, the people in the city, the culture, the country. Yeah, it's the best decision we ever made, and I think our new identities are staying strong. And Budios and Conalito, I think we'll be fine. I don't even think Greeno is going to suspect anything and find us. Surely not. I don't think he will. Anyway, I think we get our heads down now because we're setting off tomorrow and we know how many games we've got to get through. Christ, it's a lot. Hello, I'm Bood and welcome to episode 18 of The Road to Anywhere, mine and your Journeyman adventure on FM22. You've been following me now, me and my trusty CCPO, my Chief Comb Placement Officer, McLovin. Although that was his identity, when we came to Colombia, Brian sorted us out new IDs. I'm Budios, something like that, and he's Conalito. So yeah, I think we'll be fine. And I'm looking forward to another epically long season. God damn, it was epic. I had a bit of luck this week. I did put a post out on my community page. Yesterday, we had a load of drivers go to do the Commonwealth Games, to drive on the Commonwealth Games, to ferry people and athletes around. And they all came back yesterday. And I was on spare, so they didn't need me. So they said, do you want to have a holiday? I was like, damn right. And then I've been off today. And then I'm in for 7 days on the run. And then I go on holiday. So I'll try and get out as many videos as I can, although I'll be working. And there won't be any videos while I'm away. But you might have remembered when I was at Ajax, I said I wanted to have a little cheeky save, and I've saved that save. A save in an alternate Budiverse where I never left Ajax, and I've saved it for me. So when I go away on holiday, I've got something to do. Because I'm an FM addict and I want to play a bit, so I'm going to play a season as if I never left Ajax. I'm going to put it out there for you guys if you want to watch that when I get back at some point. But for now, we're here. Road to Anywhere with Atletico Nacional in Medellin in Colombia. Now, I don't think we shared this at the end of last episode, but the team that knocked me out, always makes me feel better about it, was Palermo's in the Copa Libertadores, and they went on to win it in an all-Brazilian final. This year, I really wanted to do well at this. I feel like getting to a semi-final was very good, but, you know, a team grows, it gets better, and I was going to keep 90% of that team together and go for it again, but I was going to need some mega game management. I've never game managed more than this, but because of the structure of the league and the country, I had to. But you can do that, so I'll explain more in a bit. Let's get into it. So I've only brought in 3 players, so there's not much disruption. All my main 11 are still here, and they're very good. So yeah, I brought in 3 players to replace them. The first one was Edward Bunio, 18-year-old Colombian. It's cost me potentially 4.4 million from what is a rival, so I guess, you know, money talks in Colombia, of course. I've also signed Sergio Carrera. Now, he's cost me 3.2 million combined. 17 years old. Now, I've got a good midfielder, so I needed 2 though. And that's why I've gone down the youth route, thinking of the future of this club. High potential, great little player. And the last player I signed, this is a bit daft, but it had to be done really. It was a backup left winger, Lydia Oviedo. That's what I'm going for. 23 years old. He's come from Colón in Argentina. He used to play for one of our rivals, Independiente Medellin. So moving on to the squad, it's arranged by ability. I'm not going to go for every single player because I did that in the last one. I always think that's a bit boring. It takes forever. Obviously, there's been slight improvements with players. Of course, there's a lot of youth. But no, nothing massive, so you've got a gist of the squad. You know they can dominate domestically, and I think they're just as good. The players that left didn't really play much, and the players have brought in are young with potential, but I do have a lot of players here, and as you can see, I also have the under-20s on. So my plan for this season, first and foremost, is the Copa Libertadores. You can see our group right there, and maybe look at the teams later, but that was my main focus. As you play a league and you learn it, you know, you start to think about things, start to realise things, right? And I realise it doesn't, not that I don't want to, of course it'd be great to be at the top and I will try to do that. But each time you're in a phase, it doesn't freaking matter if you're top of the league or 8th. It's all about just getting in that and getting into that semi-final group stage where you play the other teams twice, and then the 2 group winners face off for the title of the first phase and for the title of the second phase. So my plan was going to be this I'd like to win it. Of course I do. The Colombian Cup, I've now won it. I don't care about it, right? So that's going to be a B team. And sometimes I'll say that and I get to a final and I'll switch, or I'll play a big team and I'll switch. I was full on B team, B team, B team. Because if you get a full season out here, it's like 70 odd games. And again, I have been playing non-stop. Yesterday, I was solid. I came back from work at 6:30 in the morning and I was on it. So I had to go and pick my kids up from the grandma's at about 5. Solid gaming. So B team that Colombian Cup. All I'm going to focus on is getting in the top 8. So normal games, I'll play my best team. But every time I had a Copa Libertadores game, before and after, I was going to B-team it. Because no matter who it was, even if I'm playing second or in a derby, I don't care. So we are easily, by far, the clear favourites to win the league. Of course I want to do it. I want to win both phases. I'd like to win everything again. But I'm happily sacrificed domestic honours for that Copa Libertadores. I was focused on it, seriously focused on it. I just felt confident with the semi-final. I feel like we can beat teams on our day, so we'll see. And the team's going to get better. I knew the team would get better. Financially, great spot. I wasn't going to be buying anyone. I wasn't going to be selling anyone throughout the season. And hopefully we can make some more money for this club. Obviously, I've spent quite a bit, spread out finances, so some of that's going to dwindle throughout the season. But this club's fantastic, man. We had a cheeky little tour to the States and played 3 games. As you can see, we won it. And then a testimonial opportunity came up for one of my best players, Torres, the attacking midfielder. So gave him that. And I mean, I've done a few testimonials in the past, and a couple of players came back, ex-players. 6. About 6 ex-players. Some of them I never even had, not players I got rid of, came back, so he must have been a popular guy. On to the Super Cup, and of course we were playing Millonarios again, and I kind of see this as like the champion of champions, because it kind of is. It's a bit special in a way, because I think it's like the group stage winners. And obviously we won them both last year, so they must have been the second best team, and that's who goes into this. So I really wanted to do well. They were a good team. They've beat me in the past, but they didn't beat me here. And then 3-0 at our place, scoring goals, playing well. Season was going okay at the beginning. This is the Copa Libertadores episode, so we have jumped forward quite some distance here. Let's find out how we got on. Well, we were in Group F and it went very, very well, very promising. Only conceding 4 and scoring 21. Now we had Nacional from Uruguay, a country I've never been to, so that'd be quite cool if I ever get to go there one day. Deportivo like something from Venezuela, and I think it's Atletico Mineiro, is it, from Brazil? But yeah, very happy. We're going here. You can see the draw quickly, and it was against the Brazilians, a 0-0. And there's our 5 wins, and look at that one. 10-0. And we have drawn Santos in the first knockout rounds of the Copa Libertadores, a team that are not that good. They're into their league, played a good few games, but yeah, so they're beatable. On to the first phase, and this is the complete league table just before the group stages are about to start. Now, we were top. Lost 1, drawn 7, won 12, right? But only by 3 points. Millonarios and Independiente, only 3 points behind me. See, we started off very well, putting out my best team. Obviously, we drew a game, but you can't win every bloody game. But I was B-teaming, that, everything in between B-teaming. A few players got a bit miffed because they want to play every game. But I was saving that best team for the Copa Libertadores, and I think it fucking worked. Absolute treat. We were in a bad patch here. All that rotation, it wasn't always working out for me. As you can see, drawing a game and then losing a game straight after a game we drew, but it was massively important. But they didn't always let me down, and then we started to pick up a bit of form going into the semi-final Group A, which we kind of made a little bit of a meal of. I thought I was going to steamroll it, and it's not bad. Only lost 1, drawn 1, we won 4, and of course we won it by 4 points. But I lost my first game, and it wasn't a B team, and I thought, do you want me to just have that brief moment of shit, are we going to bottle job this? Not Millonarios for a change. Made it quite exciting for me. But they bottle jobbed it in the first leg at their place. Yeah, I mean, they were alright. But we were just way, way, way better. 4-0. And then we did our job. The job was already done in the first leg. No time to stress out. 1-0, 5-0 in aggregate. First phase was ours. And we're on to the main goal of this episode, the Copa Libertadores. Playing Santos. 1-1 away. Taking the lead. They came back into it. We were good though. We were good in this game. Should have scored more. But I felt confident for the second leg at our place. And I was justified because that is a performance. Everyone on a green. Just 2-0. 2 goals in the first half, dominated the game. Brilliant. To the quarterfinals to face yet another Brazilian team, Flamengo. Beating them 1-0. I don't think they were doing too well at the time in the league, if memory serves me right. I mean, we weren't great, but we got the goal. And we did just enough in the second leg at our place, winning 1-0 with another goal in the first half. And not the greatest performance. We've just done enough. And that's all you need to do sometimes. And we've got ourselves back to where we were last year, to a semi-final. You'll see the league there. We're doing very well in it. Again though, B teaming before and after, so they do let me down. And I played Millonarios there. And if you look, that is a B team. Pretty much a B team. So, I've done this in the past, so I'll say that, but this has to be really game managed. I didn't genuinely care about topping the group. No, we're gonna. We're there. We're top. But if we weren't, we weren't. As long as it was top 8, I didn't give a shit. My best players were getting saved for the Copa Libertadores, and that is working up to now. And you may have noticed, if you look down a little bit more, that in the semi-finals we're playing Brazilians again. We are knocking out these Brazilians. They're only 8th in the league. We're not getting anyone who's like peaking yet. So yeah, I was like, this is exciting. To be fair, this is exciting. Well, here we are with the Colombian Cup, and there's going to be no domestic clean sweep this year, but I stuck to my guns, playing not only a B team, but at times a lot of good young youthful players with potential. And there was times when they nearly top, but they somehow always found a way to nearly do it or get through. But you know, it is what it is. I stuck with my guns, and I think it's hopefully going to benefit us in other areas. So you can see right there, 1-1, and then we won on penalties, and it is a B team. That's a B team. And then we won 3-2, and then the next leg got beat 2-1, penalties. Okay though, we did enough with a B team. Then we got American de Cali, who like to do well against me. They beat me 1-0. I thought, do you know what? B teaming it still, and I did, and they battered them. I mean, guys have come on and helped us, but it was a B team to start with. And then got to the final, won the first one 3-2. Like, they're going to do this, we're fine. We're at home. No, we got beat 2-1, and we lost on penalties. So, you know, we won a couple of shootouts. We lost a big one, the big shootout, but I'm cool with it. Now, the second phase league table isn't over at this point, but I'll just quickly look at it. We've already qualified. So, again, it's going to give me a chance to you know, rest a few players. And what was good is, even though I have been B-teaming and we have dropped points, we're not 100% perfect, we're still very good. I only lost 1, drawn 1 on this, won 13 out of 15 at this point. So it's more about the other teams are doing well. I mean, teams are only just behind me here. So this is the Brazilian league at this moment in time. So Flamengo were doing pretty well. Palermo's, the team that knocked us out last year and won it. Don't know where they are. Maybe we'll come up against them soon. We'll see. They're top of the league. They look like the best team in Brazil. But we knocked Flamengo out. We've knocked out Atletico Mineiro and Corinthians all the way up to 4th. Could have knocked them out and take us to a Copa Libertadores final. Well, after the first leg, wasn't so certain. We didn't play too great. Very equal. We did have a goal disallowed, and they had a good few chances. But, you know, everything to play for here at our place, but could they do it? Yeah, and we should have scored more, I'll be honest with you. Goal from our little superstar striker, whose name I cannot pronounce, but he's a top little player. We did have a slow start to his season this year after a stellar season last year, but he scores important goals at important times, and his little goal in the 43rd minute has took us to the final, where we will finally not be facing a Brazilian team. No, it's Independiente from Argentina. A great team, big stadium, big following, big history, but a team that's only 8th in their league. They're not the best in their league, are they? I mean, no idea where all the big hitters have gone, but you know, we've got to the final, we deserve it. They've got to the final, they deserve it. I mean, it looks a bit hit and miss for them as well, isn't it, really? I mean, they knocked out Millonarios in the semis. So that's 2 Colombian teams getting to the semi-finals. That shows we're in a good league. It's a strong league now. That'd have been a great final because we'd have spanked them. Well, at the end of the second phase league, of course, we topped the group. We did lose another game, drew another game, won it by 6 points. But again, don't matter, does it? Because Millonarios are 8th. Still got to a Copa Libertadores semi-final, and that's what they say. If you check that, obviously, if you watch the first episode, Well, when we came here, I put a documentary in the description about the club. In the second episode, episode 17, is a different video in the description. Go and check it out because it's just a little one, about 7 minutes long, about the passion and what the Copa Libertadores is all about. And anyone can win it. Anyone can do well in it. It's a great competition, so hopefully we're going to do well in it. And I was kind of joking about Millonarios if they'd have got to the final and we'd have spanked her, because in this, they're Group B. They're the only team that beat me. Yep, they're the team that beat me. So it would have been in an interesting final because they can beat me on their day. They've done it before, but we won that. But could we win against, let's have a quick cheeky look, Independiente Medellin, who have become a really good team. Well, in the first leg, yeah, nice foundation here. Nice foundation. 3-1. In the second leg, I don't know, because they haven't played it yet. No. I mean, when I saw the final, the Copa Libertadores final, I thought, oh, we've got a good, nice little break here. But then you forget about all these extra games that keep coming out of nowhere. So I've had to play that game. A couple of days rest, and obviously I've got this final right now, and then I'm going to have to play that second leg. So I don't know how much of that you're going to see against Independiente, because it's all about the other Independiente, the Argentinians. Now, we've had to play because we've got to the final of everything, win or lose, for 80 games. Now, I know some people, how have you played that? Have you played all them? Because I fucking graft my tits off, that's how I bash through it. I'll be honest with you, a lot of them phase games, just like a robot. Paying fucking no attention to it. I knew we were good. I knew we'd do well. It was all about getting in that top 8. Obviously, I've concentrated more when it was important. But I think you can tell by this now, if you look at the appearances here, how much I have rotated. I mean, look at these guys down here. The back end of the squad. Still in the 30s. Lots of sub appearances. Still in the 20s. Of course, a few of the other guys down here haven't played too much, but squad fillers, seriously, used a ton. I mean, he's moaning because he wants to play more. He's a good player, right? Still played 32 games. It's a lot. I mean, my main keeper's played 52 games. 52 games. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. If we check the goals out, though, he did start slow. He came out all guns blazing, didn't he, at the end? Absolutely amazing player. Top player. Changed to average rating. I was worried about him at the start of the year. I was thinking, should I get rid? Free up a foreigner spot. He's good. He did well for me. And thank God I didn't. Because look at that. 21 goals, 23 assists. Absolute superstar. I mean, some of these lads are absolutely amazing. It's such a good team. Like I said, I knew we'd be better. Maybe not on paper if you compare the stats and the trophies from this year to last year, because I've rotated more. But we are better because the main core, I've rested. I think I've game managed them properly. They all improved. They improved as a team because they're solid. And look how many wanteds there are. I mean, yeah, great little team. So, of course, we are playing Club Atlético Independiente from Argentina in the Copa Libertadores final at the Estadio Centenario. That's what I'm going for, in Uruguay. That was built in 1929, I think, for the very first World Cup. It was going to be in 1930, I think, from what I've read. It's classed by FIFA as a historical monument of football. Of course, it's had a few upgrades, but what a special place, eh? First World Cup final was played there, I think. And we're going there. Can we lift the trophy? Oh, come on, man. I am so excited for this. So welcome to Uruguay. Now, I've put out the best possible team I can. Oh, 4-4-2. Interesting. You should do well against a Joe Page 4-4-2 special. Now, pretty much best team I can. Jaramillo, great player. He's probably the only one who's not 100%. Everyone else is ready to go. Let's do it. So here we are in our famous green and white stripes. I was going to say something then. Do you know what? I'm not because I don't want to offend anyone. I'm not. Nope. Anyway, this is exciting, isn't it? Copa Libertadores final. Never won the Champions League, obviously. We won the Europa League, didn't we, with Ajax. Won the Asian Champions League. And I've got an injury. Bernardo Faria. Shit. So yeah, guy gets brought down in the box, injured. Not penalty or anything. I brought on young Diaz, 20-year-old. Very good player, though. Complete centre-half, but he's mainly a right-back. But let's go. Let's do this beautiful bit of football, Rodney. Yeah, I mean, I know some people say, go for that Pentagon challenge, and yeah, it's hard. I think I did it on my first ever Journeyman. Was it 4 years ago? I mean, I don't know if I want to go back to Europe and chase that. Depends how long the series goes on for. We're getting really hard on the arse end of FM22. And of course, I have mentioned this, but in a week's time I go away for 10 days, so there won't be any videos for 10 days at least. And that'll affect this series, and the views will drop off. Some of you won't come back once I come back off my holidays. I know that. It's happened before. But I'm not bothered. I'm playing this because I love it. I know a lot of you guys still love it. I really enjoy these journeys. That's why I'm bringing it back early next year when FM23 comes out. I think I'm going to do a beta, like I've said. I think I've said with Man United, because I'm a United fan and we shit. I want to see if we can have a bit of fun, learn the game a bit. And then I'm coming straight out with this again. We'll go on a mad journey then. Start it early, see where it takes us. But there's going to be a twist. Like I know the end of the story. I knew the end of the story pretty much very early on. So there'll be an end of the story that will take us and cross us over into FM23. And I've got another injury. They're just taking out my right backs. Honestly, what my subs for other things, and I've had to use 2 for freaking injuries. Seriously, no, I'm not taking off Rodney. I call him Rodney. He's not called Rodney, the right winger. He's called someone like Radalay. Well, it's called, just in my head, I call him Rodders. Should nickname him Rodders, shouldn't I? But here they come. Oh, great chance for Ruiz. And he's 1-0 to Independiente, but the referee, something's happening. Checking goal review. I mean, it could be offside. No, bastard. Well, that's disrupted our party, hasn't it? Oh. It's half time and we're 1-0 down. Lost 2 right backs. The guy who's playing there right now he can cover there. He can use both feet. He can cover all over defence, but he's more of a centre half. So I've made no changes yet. Nothing yet. I'm going to give it 10 minutes and start doing some things. Hopefully they work. But yeah, I can't wait for my holiday. I'm going to vlog it. I'm going to film it for the family, but I'm going to vlog a special day, the reason why we're going there, and I'm going to turn that into a video as well. And then obviously I'm going to do me alternate Bootyverse with Ajax, where we never left. Kept that save file. Great young team. I really missed it when I left, even though we came here. It's fun. I just want to have a crack with that team because they would have got older. Oh, bloody hell, well done, mate. And obviously when I left, it got ripped to pieces. Now Ajax got like 300 or 400 million for players that cost me about 20. And they did spend well, and they've carried on being successful. But I want to keep my team together and just have one go at it. And it gives me something to do when I'm chilling out on all day, because of course the laptop's coming. Why not? I might put a few other things together. I'm slowly building a story video that I want to get out when I come back as well. There's also going to be a vlog coming out that I'm filming just after I get back. So, you know, there'll be a lot of videos coming out when I get back. You're just going to have to do without me for 10 days and not forget me. Please don't forget me. The ball's come through. Evandro, come on, boys. Right, time to change stuff. Okay, there's half an hour to go. I've made 2 changes. Borgia, striker, right winger's come on. Goals galore in him. He's come on the right, and the young Brazilian has come on behind him. Next to him, sorry, behind the striker. Here he is, the fresh legs. Oh, come on. I think we're better than these. It's just one of them, innit? But it's 20 minutes to go. We don't need to be going 2-0 down. There's Castillo. I don't know what he's trying to do there. But Ruiz has picked that up and they've kept their attack alive. Don't want them to be alive. I want them all to be dead. Attack to be... Come on, let's nick it off him. Come on, I thought he was going to nick it then. Right, they're pissing about with it here, boys. Press him. There you go. Well done. Here he is now. 1 million goals in him this season, but what a shit ball that was. I could see what he was trying to do. Right, there's been a few times this year that switching to very attacking and firing him up has worked for me. It's also not worked for me. Hopefully this will work for me. Just told him to go for it, man. Let's just go for this. What have we got to lose? I hate it when this happens in a final. When you do really well, you battle your way to it, and then you fall that little bit flat, that little bit short at the end. Especially, I don't think we're the underdog here either. I think we're the better team. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go! Juan Camilo, eh? 40 millionth goal in a fucking season! Why? I know there's YouTubers out there with 4 or 5 times more subs than me who simulate. Why would you simulate? I've got us this final, that's why I get so excited. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how you could do that. You're simulating, oh, we're in the final. You ain't done it, computer's done it. I'm not dissing anyone, it's how they do it and they do better than me. But personally, I love the passion. I love the passion of that feel of it. Oh man. Come on lads, keep going. Keep going, Borgia. Delgado trying to get through to the Brazilian, but he can't get it. Can he nick it back? No. Are they going to balls it up? Maybe. I don't know. Oh, this is fun. This is fun. Nervy. Fun. Oh, well done. I am super pumped here now. A bit giddy. A bit cheesy, but who gives a shit? Borgia! Oh, he's done it! He's done it! He's done it! No, referee. No, referee. Check and goal with you, please. Come on, ref. Come on! This is why we play the game. This is why I played the fucking game. I told you. Very attacking, firing them up. Bastard worked. Have a shot. Shoot. Just shoot it. Stop pissing about. Evandro. Oh. Referee did something. Offside. Don't give a shit. This has got to be it. It's got to be it. Got to be. Fucking hell, referee. Took a bung from the Argentinians, hasn't he? Come on, boys. Just concentrate. Keep that ball. Keep passing it. And Jesus Christ, we're a minute over injury time here. Oh my god. I wish I had a badge to kiss. I've got a right sweat on. Mainly because it's 30 million degrees outside, but hey, flat. Fucking just go for it. What have we got to lose? And they didn't lose. Not only that, they got one back, won it. Wow. So now it's the second leg of the second phase to decide who the winner is. I'm just going to completely rotate that team, even though we 3-1 up. And it might backfire on me, as in the past. I don't give a shit. There you go. We won the second phase, so we've won both leagues. Obviously, we lost the Colombian Cup final. We won the Super Cup, but more importantly, we won the Copa Libertadores, and that did me proud. The amount of kids there, and a bench full of kids as well, and give a few a game. But that, yeah, really positive. Proper proud of him. So Christ, nearly what? 150, 160 games in 2 years. It's been a slog. It's been a slog, but I love it. I absolutely love this place. It's hard though. It is hard. But look at that, 754 games. So I did win Manager of the Year last year, and I reckon I'll win it again this year. We've still got 4 trophies, although I would happily, any day of the week, swap a Colombian Cup for a Copa Libertadores all day long. Well then, my friend, could that season have gone any better? Could it? Man, I feel so proud, like a hero. Budios, the king, they're calling me. Oh, anyway, thank you for my new phone. Treating me, eh? I needed one. I've had that smashed old phone for absolutely years, so yeah, no reason to go. I've got new identities. I love being Budios. I mean, I love this club. Let's just try and win back-to-back Copa Libertadores. Oh, mate. It's freaking Greeno. What does he want?
Hola, mi amigo. Yes, I am in Colombia. More specifically, I am in Medellin. Yes, I have found you, and you are probably wondering how. Well, someone sent me an exclusive interview. Said, exclusivo con la cabeza de cono. Now, I know you've been in Colombia for 2 years, but you probably haven't learned the language. I can tell you that means exclusive with the cone head. And there's only one cone head I know. So, I'm here, and I'm here for you. Look, come meet me for a coffee, right? Bygones will be bygones. We'll just patch all of it up. I'm really glad you're in South America. There's big jobs around here. I can get you in Brazil or Argentina. There's massive clubs. So come and meet me, alright? See you soon.
Shit. Now, we don't know where we live. Maybe outside. Maybe he's just got here. Maybe he does know. Maybe he's on his way. But I don't trust him. He's been way too nice every time he's tried getting in touch with us. He's never nice to me. He's never have been nice to me. And I genuinely think he grassed us up to Interpol because he lost all that money. He was due a big payday at Ajax, and we took that away from him. Maybe he's just trying to find us, be nice to us, lure us in, and then he's going to fucking dob us in. Shit. I love it here. I love it here. I can't be Budios anymore. You can't be Cone Yellow anymore. We're going to have to resign from this place which we love. We have to pack our bags and go, man. We've got to. We've got to get on the, we've got to go on the run. We can't risk it. I can't risk you going back to jail. I can't risk going to jail. I've got a lovely bumhole and a pretty face, mate. I'd be doomed. No way. No way. Pack your bags. We're going to have to go. Shit.